Track baby, got another one. Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it. Jump on it, jump on it.
Jump on it, ride it like taxes. The hell smoking that loud, they see yak with mama. Make your mama proud, popping it like shot. Turn up, it's a gangster party.
PT, ain't never popped a Mari, but if I ever catch Mac, I'ma pop a Harley. I don't even rob a cop the Harley. Blowing so much green, I shame Marley. Yeah, I push the line to its full limit. Hit the hole like 22, boy, I'm a young Emmett. Nothing go like snow, now that's a cold image. Still whistling, sending, knocking them white women. Only reason I do it to avenge image. To the day they go before they knock me out. Knowing me, it don't matter, I simply change my route. On my hobby.
Where's welcome to Active Chucks Entertainment presents HipHop Planet. I'm with my boy Diamond. This is a pitch. I wanted to make sure I recorded it so when I go through it, everybody would I wouldn't have to continue to go over the pitch. Y'all be able to see it. So here today, we'll get straight into it. The problem is the digital hip-hop market is fragmented. Artists lose revenue through opaque royalties and black box accountings. Hip-hop culture is being exploited. No unified universe for socializing, music, shopping, dating, or culture in one place. Hip-hop culture is not structured, it's divided. The internet lacks hip-hop flavor, and brands struggle to reach hip-hop audiences with authentic, measurable activations. So, the solution is a virtual reality, augmented reality universe with 15 functional planets, streaming, shopping, dating, virtual events, virtual products, AI personalization, creator tools, add hip-hop swag to the internet like never before. This is the first ever hip-hop metaverse operating system. It's our own ecosystem. So the core technology to it, and if you look right there, this is the Hip-Hop International Space Station. That's where it's going to be at. It's like the where you get picked up, like the train station, right? And it's where you get picked up. So I'll help you to envision exactly how it functions once I go through in detail through all of the necessities. So the core tech is cognitive AI engine, facial and retina recognition, behavioral learning, product placement intelligence, analyzing millions of emails, websites, articles, and images instantly, adjusting visuals of music based on the user's profile, and perfecting product placement opportunities. So we're answering a lot of the problems that I listed initially. The technology stack is XR Engine, Unreal Engine 5, Unity XR, AI layer, cognitive personalization, behavioral learning, content plus commerce, recommendations, commerce, Shopify, Stripe, drop shipping, plus delivery partners, identity, optional biometric onboarding, facial retina where permitted, in audio, spatial audio with base reactive shaders and haptics. Key technical requirements, engines and targets, Unreal Engine 5 or Unity XR. The Quest Envision OS, mobile AR, world systems, modular planet level streaming, base reactive shaders, spatial audio. The base reactive shaders is going to make it like when you got the headphones on or you was in your old school Cutlass with the 212s in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make you feel everything like the heartbeat of the music that you're hearing. You know what I'm saying? Creator tooling, Beatforge, VR, DAW, fashion sneaker builders, Dev Hub, Upload, Q&A, Commerce, Real World, SKU Sync, Digital Goods Minting, where you can mint digital goods, NFTs, checkout or avatars, checkout and delivery APIs, plus safety and trust, UGC moderation, regional access gates, e.g. Cannabis Planet. And that's for one of the planets that's a cannabis planet, right? So this is basically the I was supposed to take that one off, but it's cool. Boom, I'll take it off later. So onboarding, create an account via email or phone. Gender, age, style, preference, regional influences, favorite artists and genres. Travel starts on planet Akabuya, which was the original name of Africa before Europeans
Absolutely.
began. So it starts there, the International Hip Hop Space Station. Once you get to the once you so we're gonna take you through it as soon as I finish this part. So full streaming access, profile based personalizations, administration of royalty services for artists, distribution for artists, video streaming monetization for live streamers and content creators, transparent dashboards for splits, plays, and payouts. So the minute all of the software that I listed helps create the technology for exactly this. One part of the technology that is unique is the ability to to gain permission from you. So say you're an artist. So specifically, you hear, oh, it's a new streaming platform. They're paying more at royalties than any other platform. Tidal, Spotify, for the stream, right? That's to incentivize other artists to get to come through, right? To come and like FUBU, for us, by us, come spend money
Absolutely.
with people because it's going to benefit you in multiple ways in the long run. So as soon as you download the app, the technology, which is similar to like IBM Watson's artificial intelligence capabilities, it digs through your emails, bro. That's what a
Mm.
lot of these bigger apps do, right? So, say you just bought a Dr. Pepper from the gas station in Fresno, and the bank sends you a notice telling you there was a purchase at that gas station. So now
Right.
AI knows a geographical area that you frequent, at least part time. You could be on a trip, but you bought
Yeah.
they know the geographical location and they know that you like Dr. Pepper now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Straight up.
saying? So with that intelligence, it continues to grow wiser and
Right.
smarter as it gets to know who you is. So you might like snow bunnies, right? White women, pink toes, man, you know what I'm saying? With blue eyes, blonde hair, and huge breasts, right?
Right.
So envision this. So you get here and you create an avatar. I mean you create your account. As soon as you download it, it digs through your emails, and as soon as it shows your avatar, you hear music bumping. Now, mind you, you're at Akabuyan, which is the digital music streaming and video platform. So not only will it be for music streaming, it would also be for videos and short films and documentaries, like a
Mm.
hub specifically for that. The
Absolutely.
Netflix of documentaries and short films. It's I know a lot of people don't got an hour and a half to be watching movies no more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So as their attention span shortens, we want to make the movies and films that we make targeting specifically those who don't have as much time and doing great films. As soon as you it shows your avatar and some music is bumping as you see the and is uh vibrating the your whole headphones because you got your VR glasses on. It's vibrating your whole body, and it's playing some J. Cole, right?
Mm.
But it's not actually a J. Cole. It's similar at the tempo of the cadence of a more conscious lyrical rapper. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because we've went through and seen that this is the music you've been liking when you're on Spotify, that you've been
Exactly.
sharing, that you got on your playlist, right? So as soon as the UFO pulls up, let's go back to it, right? Soon as the UFO pulls up, it's here comes the blonde hair, blue eyed, white girl with big titties. Welcome to Hip Hop Planets. Where in our galaxy would you like to travel? So you saying,
Mm.
well, um, I'm looking for a date. I'm trying to meet some new women. I broke up with my girlfriend about a month ago. I've been working. I'm tired as hell. I'm trying to meet some new females, right? Oh,
Right.
sure, we could take you there. Would you like to dig through any crates before we take you there? Digging through crates is, you know what digging through the crates mean as a hip
Absolutely.
hop artist, right? Which means, but in this case, it's making a playlist. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Where you could download and stream any music to take with you. So
Mm.
you get you so you say, okay, no, I already got a playlist. I'm cool. I want to go dating, right?
Right.
So um let's go here. Bam. So here's you get to digging through the crates on Akabuyan. Users immediately gain access to stream and upload music, videos, podcasts, films, vlogs, and live streams, right? In this digital, virtual reality, digital hip hop world, right? Now, as an artist, as you upload your music, it's an automatic register. A pop up's going to come up and going to say, if you want to monetize your music, you must provide this information.
Mm.
Okay, boom. We're going to register your ISRC codes, UPC codes, if whether your ASCAP membership number or BMI membership number with the MLC, Sound Exchange, and Song Trust. So just like sometimes you might have to merge your bank account with another app and they ask you for permission, you're going to have to give us the permission and pay the servicing fee that it's going to take to copyright. That's like $80 every
Oh,
10
you know I
songs.
was finna ask that question. I was
Yeah.
say they finna get that. They finna step in the room and get that. Yeah, I know they was gonna have to. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
that's some good stuff though, man. That's some good
Right.
stuff.
Right.
Absolutely.
So now that solves the $427 million that went to Black Box Black Box royalty box last year.
Talk
You know
to
what
him,
I'm saying?
Deuce. Talk
So
to him.
but this is, like I
For
said,
real though.
it's for artists by artists, for
Right,
hip
right,
hop by hip hop. So we understand and recognize a lot of the problems that as artists that we're facing as independent artists. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
we're also Hip Hop Planet for Akabuyan are gonna invest as part of the line of credit, and we'll get to the money shortly. But as
Right,
far as the line of credit that we will be getting as soon as the patent is the utility patent is done, with the valuation is done, as soon as we get this valuation, we're going to get enough money first and foremost to hire staff, the best marketing people in hip hop, paying them
absolutely.
more than they were getting paid working with for the
Right.
major companies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to invest in the infrastructure by getting some of the best reality show peoples that's out there, right?
Right,
Get invest in the structure, our own building, an industrial building where they'll be able to shoot regularly.
right,
Airbnbs and B's for a month or two where they'll be able to shoot films. So that means having someone, executive producer with the talent to go ahead and start fielding different scripts. You know what I'm
right.
saying? News anchors, right? Morning and evening news, weather,
Mm,
right? Viral videos, right? Fitness, you know what I'm saying? Children educational cartoons, right?
absolutely.
The hustle, which is more so entrepreneurial game, you know what I'm saying? That focus
Absolutely.
specifically on social economics, and everything that has to do with getting to that bad comedy, right? Music award shows. We're gonna have our own, right? They're cutting out the BET awards, they're cutting out the hip hop awards. That's cool. We
Mm.
don't want y'all to do that. That just opens the door for us to do our own and build our own, bro. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all.
And then sports programming. So we're gonna invest into some of that. I'm throwing a name out there like say Shannon Sharp got fired again and he was a free agent. We would invest in a long term, what you call it, because with him comes a certain a fan base that's
For
become
sure.
accustomed to him sports
For
when
sure.
it gets to sports. So Planet 2
Mm.
is the virtual reality hip hop dating planet. So this ain't no swipe left saltine plain cracker. This is the Ritz of the
Right.
cracker. You know what I'm saying? It got flavor. You know what I'm saying? It got that
Right.
butter. So
Mm.
it's VR hip hop dating planet, a AI matchmaker based on vibe and behavior. The VR will help give the vibe and behavior, and this is how it's going to match you up with certain people. A virtual club experience. All of this is you're going to the virtual club, the first ever
Mm.
virtual hip hop club, bro.
Mm. Mm.
The
Mm.
dating profile surveys, persona based music taste filter. You're listening and hearing music like that J. Cole or similar type of conscious music, since that's what you like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now,
Absolutely.
if you was more of a gangster rap, then there has some function music, some
Right.
YG, some problems. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Compton AV, that where
Right.
you could two step to it. You know?
Straight up.
So, and then the avatar style upgrade stations would basically you could upgrade your avatar with digital wear, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
we charge for that. And then AI. So now the lady on a spaceship with the blonde hair, blue eyes, she didn't took you and teleported you to this planet. Whereas for the hip hop dating, you walk into the club, it's going to be grandiose. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look like
Right.
something about a Malibu mansion. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Exquisite black ivory and all of it's gonna be elegant, right? So you walk in there. Now, this dude got on the avatar, he got on like some hip hop gear. So
Right.
he needs to upgrade his avatar because that's the kind of there's no bots in here. Everybody that's in this club is looking to date. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no
So
bots in that thing.
ain't no bots in that thing except like the
Man.
DJ. The DJ would be a bot,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Makes
And
sense.
then those girls that's around the DJ, those would be bots. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just dancing around the DJ. But
Right.
outside
Right.
of
Right.
that, everybody else is a bot. So as soon as you walk in, you said that you like females that's between the age of 27 and 37. Well,
Right.
this lady, as soon as he walks in, she's 42, and that's only 5 years older, but she doesn't really look like this, and she's light skinned in real
Right.
life, right? But
Right.
the technology, as soon as you walk in and you see old girl, they over accentuate her color to make her darker because you like white girls. So it's sending a signal to your mind telling you, oh, she's too dark for you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
then she's only 4 years out off of 37, and she doesn't have gray hair, but because you see because the technology see that she was older than your preferences, they over exaggerate her gray hairs to make her
Right.
look like an older woman, and so he turns his head away from her because he got the message, oh, she's not
Right.
for me. You know what I'm saying? Now
Mm-hmm.
here he ends up finding a blue eye. You find your blue eye, blonde hair, big titty, white bra, right? And it shows up as the match. So once
Right.
you get the message from the AI, hey, this is the match. You say, well, you offer a drink. Now, when you offer a drink, would you like to join me at the bar? This is simulated, right? Once you
Right.
send that message, would you like to join me at the bar because it's a match? And she say, well, sure, I love to join you at the bar. And you say, well, what are you drinking? So she's letting you know what she likes to drink in real life, and they're going to have a virtual drink, which means y'all could direct message inside the app, right? You, she don't know that you could be a stalker or serial killer or nothing. So to protect her, y'all could start, because it's a match so far, y'all could start talking or whatever. Now, if
Right.
y'all build upon conversation and it continue to go on, you can say, well, would you like to join me in VIP?
Right.
Right? Which means that you can face video chatter within the app to make sure that even though she's blind and blue eyes, which was your preference, that
Right.
she's not disfigured. She doesn't have a
Right.
mole that just keeps turning you off. You know what I'm saying? She ain't burnt. You know what I'm saying? You're able to check out
Shit.
who she is. But what it essentially is doing, bro, is presenting a hip hop dating experience that none of the other dating apps have even considered at this point. You know
Hey,
what I'm
I hear
saying?
you. I hear you.
So
I hear
so
you, man.
being able to disrupt their market, right? Because first the music, remember, these are all separate apps within one app. So
Right.
the digital streaming music, obviously, um, we're targeting taking Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and all of those people, and DistroKid, CD Baby, and all of those platforms that distribute music. Right, we're
Right.
trying to take a percentage of their market. So
Right.
we'll get to the numbers on their markets and all of that later. But this one is specifically the swipe left, christianmingle.coms and all of those
Yeah.
different apps.
Yeah.
It's I get to the numbers later. I don't got them off my head how big that market is, and it's about a little. So bam. So oh wait,
Mm.
we already passed that when I had went back up. So this is that planet is called Club Noyer, which is a VR dating planet, hip hop planet's virtual reality dating site. You know what I'm saying? And it's a virtual hip hop club with the dance floor, private lounges, video chat portals, interactive meet and greets, relationship capabilities scored by AI. Now, the
Mm.
next planet, these first three are the only three that we're going to have built from inception, right?
Right.
So the world's first ever VR hip hop super mall, right? Every business can design its own virtual bodega or virtual style shop, right? It could be
Mm-hmm.
your girl's beauty salon or lash bar, right? It could be
Absolutely.
it could be a Taco Bell. Taco Bell is obviously going to want to have that for wherever they have services that provide Uber Eats or delivery or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So every business can design its own shop. There will be hundreds of thousands of virtual reality stores. If you have a real business, then you're going to want to have a virtual business. You might just run a studio, right?
Right. Right.
and now because you got the studio, people might want to book, so you go on the app and build your studio. Where if somebody looking for studio time, actual studio time, or virtual studio time where they're recording online, they'll be able to tap in with you. But and you
Mm.
design the studio how you want to. It don't necessarily have to be exactly how your studio on the streets look. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So
Exactly.
users can shop for clothing, shoes, lingerie, hats, and accessories, jewelry, kids' toys, groceries, furniture and lighting, adult products, alcohol, food delivery, Uber Eats sponsorship. One of the things we're going to be trying to seek a strategic alliance with. You know what I'm saying? Companies that specifically do that, and cars and vehicles. So this is e-commerce and drop shipping. Essentially, what we're doing is we're finna take that Amazon, what Amazon is doing, and we're segregating. I'm getting some feedback in your thing. What's that in your background?
So like some feedback.
Nah, it
Hold
was
on.
like some air or something.
Oh, that probably was me. That probably was
Okay.
it. That
Oh yeah,
probably
you
was that.
smoking. Oh yeah, do your thing, do your thing.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
the e-commerce and drop shipping delivery is essentially to segregate the hip hop community with
Right.
from Amazon, right? So before we get into the rest of the planets, those is the main planets, and we'll get to it. But let me tell you more about this mall, right?
Okay.
Space age hip hop luxury super mall on the planet Neo Haven 9. Multi-level VR and AR retail with dynamic base reactive architecture. Key districts are the Street Galaxy, sneakers and streetwear, Lux Orbit Plaza, high-end fashion and tech, Cosmo Club Cosmos for events, Techno Verse Market Creator Tools, and real world product APIs for instant purchase and delivery, right?
Mm.
So HipHop Planets, this is one of the swag chamber, right? Where you could go ahead and cop your thing, right? So this is the mega mall functional map. It's not letting me blow it up. Okay. So you got the transparent base, the co-surge holograms. You really gonna have that in the virtual reality, right?
That's dope.
The BPM vibe scanner gates, which is going to tell the AI how you feel in your mood and all of this stuff. Kind of like a mood ring, but for the app. You know what I'm saying? The avatar swag chamber, that's this. Teleport pods, that's on level 0. Level 1 is the Street Galaxy District, the sneakers nebula drops. Oh, that's one of the way for drops. It's you got the anybody say it was Michael Jordan had some new J's coming out and he wanted to market specifically through Hip Hop Planet. We would
Right.
do an exclusive drop within the app, and we would charge them, obviously, right? That's one of the ways we're
Absolutely.
going to be able to get income. Graffiti Vapor Alley, UGC walls, the food stalls, and NFT wearables. This is on level 1. On level 2, people could get the Lux Orbit Plaza, um, the Zero G Runway, the Crypto Jure Vault, Augmented
Mm.
Beauty Lab for females who want to see what set their appointments, and we'll get to that in a minute. So and then the all try-ons, the AR try-ons where it'll fit, say it's a suit, right? If it's a suit, they'll fit the dynamics directly with your actual body, so they know if it's a little too loose that it must be tailored, and then you'll have an option to get it tailored, right, hemmed up and all of that. Um,
Mm.
the third floor, level 3, you have Club Cosmo at Atrium, which is VR concert. So say right now you just dropped that who's next,
Right.
and it's on the radio, and you saying, okay, well, I want to get how many of these people, how many of y'all want to see me perform this, me and Compton AV, and you say you get 1,000 people, you tell them, okay, well, I need every one of y'all to pay $10 to get into this exclusive performance. That'll be $10,000 with me and Compton AV. You tell Compton AV to post the shit too. So now y'all able to do the performance, but the
Yeah.
background is virtual reality, so you can make the background what you want. It could be the video while y'all
Mm.
performing. The video's playing behind y'all. You can have
Mm.
pyrotechnics if it's that kind of song. You know what I'm
Right. Right.
saying?
Right.
So you
Absolutely.
can add strippers into the scene while y'all performing, whatever you want to do. That's where the creativity comes into hand. The DJ lounge, battle dome for battle rappers, right?
Mm.
And 360 cinema, will it be hologram cinema for movies? Like people could go to the movies, you know what I'm saying, the virtual movies. The
Mm-hmm.
On level 4, you got the Technoverse Market. You know what I'm saying? Beat Force Studio. So you could create music online at the Technoverse Market. You know what I'm saying? At the Beat Force Studio, AI Fashion Stitch Lab. So independent artists can go there to formulate their merchandise, their digital merchandise and their actual merchandise. And per orders, now they set up their stores per orders, they could be made readily on demand and shipped out upon payment. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about inventory because we're going to have all of these companies that's going to want these stores an opportunity to boom their businesses. You know what I'm saying? The,
Absolutely.
the cyber sneaker creator and dev hub. And then on level 5, it's the rooftop star dot with the Starview Lounge, hover car showroom. So the hover car showroom is actually going to be the showroom flow for different companies that want to market cars. These is car dealerships. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, bro. So for them, why wouldn't they do business with us? But we're charging them all rent, bro. Their storefront their virtual storefront is going to be about the same, well, not the same amount of rent is back there on the streets, but it's going to be just like that. Once a month, they're going to pay probably $99 or whatever price we come up with once we crunch the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So this is the pizza. So this pizza it has 3 toppings, $17.99, $17.99, and the delivery could be delivered in 32 minutes through DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be. You don't want them to have to get out the app for nothing. The longer they're stuck in the app,
I see this shit. Hey, man, I see this shit, dude. You try to fucking corner the market. You
hey,
try to
bro,
corner the market, man.
I'm glad you see it.
Hey,
Wait till I get there.
oh,
So this is the virtual performance. That's me with the active chuck chain. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
this is this is and mind you, you could put the background however you want it. But this is at the mall. This is inside the club for performances. The battle dome. You know what I'm saying? So just like I was telling you, you could be performing, you in Compton, AB, you put your bodyguard, a virtual bodyguard right there holding it. You got the crowd and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, you got okay, so that's the battle HipHop Planet. This is the Beat Forward Studio pay-per-view subscription to your favorite artist, where they can watch the creative process. You know what I'm saying? And right here, see, it has live 142. But you don't even have to be in the actual studio. Your producer could be over here, but it's going to show both of you guys, the studio and you, wherever you're creating that, right?
wherever
If you're
he
not at
creating
the
that.
actual studio, wherever we creating that, right?
Right.
Um, interactive rating of the beat. So the people who's listening to the beat, they can vote hip hop or hip not. They don't put
Mm,
likes. Ain't no likes and
mm.
dislikes. Is that hip hop or is that hip not? You know what I'm saying?
Right. On top, for sure.
Inter- Interactive rating of the engineering as he's mixing and mastering as he's going. If they like it how he put in his engineering, hip hop or hip not, same thing. Interactive ratings of the lyrics,
Right.
hip hop or hip not, interactive rating of the concept, interactive rating of the lyricism, an option to collab with other artists, booking, right? Be first to download the completed song and digital autograph vinyl. You know what I'm saying? So now it's bringing the artists, the fans right into the household and studio with the artist, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's going to allow artists to build more meaningful relationships. Loose lip sync ships. These is all future. This one is going to be inside the mall too, though, right? The loose lip sync ships, which is for T blogs, Black paparazzi, viral news, reviews, gossip, right? DX speaks, top MCs right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know the
Hot
people love that
shoes.
shit.
Yeah, what the broads love that shit. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
And, and so
Straight up.
that's why we gonna give them that. That's gonna be their spot. You
That's
know
gonna
what
be
I'm
their spot. Straight up.
So inside the great walls of hip hop, where taggers leave their mark on the culture, they
Mm,
define their identity through art. They view various unique styles globally and set up bombing parties. So basically, it's this is a virtual reality place where it's the walls like the Great Wall of China, right? But it's the Great
right.
Wall of hip hop. And then if you look over here to the left, you see where it says Tokyo, right? And it's a globe with arrows that go left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you can spin the globe and go anywhere on the globe and see what kind of style of graffiti artworks, pieces, and bombs through hip hop do it. Paris, New York City, right?
Right.
And anybody in those cities can upload video and or video crediting the artist or a picture crediting the artist, and that'll come up on the projection of a virtual timeline. So you're
Right.
swiping here, so you go Paris, boom, you go to Paris, and it pops up, and now it's going to be a timeline of Paris artists who are posting different graffiti and shit. Now,
Mm,
those posting the graffiti can also mint it for an NFT and put it for sale. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't download their what you call it unless you pay for the minting and the NFT, what you call it, and then the artist who uploaded it will go to their wallet, their
right.
digital wallet. So
Right.
then we got the HipHop Planet Museum, right? So this is the Hall of Fame, bro. You know what I'm saying? Interactive fan voting. Fans will vote for this interactively 24 hours a day. You can see you got the greats. You got Biggie here, the gold statue, right? You got Lil Kim right there, right? Over here, you got Pop. You know what I'm saying? And then they got Hall of Fame, various rap categories, hip hop legends and icons, and artists get a certified star. So you will be able to register,
Mm,
show that your catalog, your EPK, what you done did, how you been on the radio, and we will it'll be a process. Once you check all of the boxes, now they're gonna know that this is your official page, kind of like what Insta and Twitter and Facebook
the
do
rest of
with
that shit. Right.
with the blue checks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you getting a star. So right here, if you look, you see it got greatest MCs. So it's 7,589,000 votes for Nas. And there go Nas. So once it come up with Nas, everything is with your finger, right? So in
Yeah.
virtual reality, so the projection comes up while they're in the thing, and they go to greatest MC. And Nas come up. Then you got Jay-Z, and how many votes he got? Notorious Big, how many votes he got? Pac, how many votes he got? And
Right.
people can vote once a day. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So
mm.
that's the limit that we're going to give them. You got greatest storyteller, right? Greatest rap group, right?
Yeah.
Um, greatest rap group, greatest DJ, right? And there's so
Right.
many different groups, right? So those are the ones that will be in the mall in the first three planets. So the go-to market will be phase one MVP streaming hub and onboarding on Akabuyan, the core social identity. Phase two will be the Dayton planet, the Galactic Grind Mall, Mega Mall launch. Phase three, planet expansions plus original content plus esports and museums. Partnership with artists, labels, streetwear brands, and XR hardware platform. The
Mm.
rollouts. First, it'll be the streaming and with the registration automatically embedded. The Dayton and the Supermall, Loose Lips, that's the T blogs, the Great Wall of Hip Hop, the museum, right? And then phase three will be the full 15 planets. But when we open up on the app, it'll be just the first three. The digital streaming and video streaming plus the registration for the artist, the Dayton app, the first ever hip hop virtual club, and then the super
Mm-hmm.
mall, right? And
Right.
with those stores in there for the performance, the hip hop museum, you can see all of this at the mall, right?
Right.
And then here goes the thing: Akabuyan, Love Frequency, Galactic Grind Mall, Motor City. This a future planet. Digital Dojo Arcade, the Pyramid of Hip Hop Eternity, that goes with the other one. The Great Wall of Fame, that goes with the other one. Future planets will be the fitness, news, comedy, sports, audio, right? Market opportunity. Hip hop is the largest global youth culture and a dominant driver of fashion, gaming, and streaming. XR adoption is accelerating via MetaQuest, Vision Pro, and mobile AR. Hip Hop Planet sits at the intersection of music, streaming, social networks, gaming, and e commerce. Target
Mm.
users, fans, and communities, Generation Z, millennials, global hip hop listeners, fashion and gaming natives, creators, artists, DJs, producers, dancers, designers, graffiti writers, brands, streetwear, luxury, automotive, tech, beverage, and entertainment. The
Mm.
competitive advantage, only platform unifying streaming, XR social media, shopping, dating, and royalty management. A culture native design, hip hop futurism from day one. Interplanetary modularity lets new verticals launch fast. Creators tools baked into the economy. So the competitive edge, if you look at the streaming, Spotify has streaming, but they have no VR. They got AI, but it's basic. They have no shopping, no dating, no royalties. YouTube has streaming, but got limited VR. The AIs, they don't have AI shopping, dating, or royalties. Meta VR is they got limited streaming, right? They do got VR, they do got AI, but they don't offer shopping, dating, and royalties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, they don't have streaming. They don't have VR. They use AI and they do have shopping, but they don't have dating or royalties. And then Hip
Mm-hmm.
Hop Planet has streaming, has virtual reality, has advanced AI, has shopping, has dating, and has royalty collection. The business model, subscriptions, fan tiers, premium planets, ad free streaming, advertising to brand worlds, sponsored planets, pop-ups, takeovers, commerce, mega mall storefront fees, affiliate, revenue share, affiliate plus revenue sharing and digital merch, events, concert tickets, VR festivals, battle tournaments, creator economy, tools, templates, shop licensing, marketplace percentage. Hip Hop Planets, the virtual hip hop universe, music, video streaming, and e-commerce, plus entertainment, plus dating, plus XR, plus AI. The tier one visual demo can be done in 6 months, right? That's gonna cost
Mm.
150 bands, right?
Right.
The tier two MVP prototype could be done in in 10 months, and that's gonna be a 500,000. The
Mm.
tier three platform launch is gonna be between 1.5 million and 3 million, and it could be launched in 18 months with everything. You know what I'm saying? That we
Right.
already got going. So the vision is to build the world's first unified culture native hip hop metaverse, 15 planet XR ecosystem where music, fashion, community, and commerce live together, right? 15 functional planets. Each planet equals a focused app experience inside a shared universe. Unified identity, one avatar, wallet, and profile everywhere. XR native engagement, concerts, malls, studios, clubs, museums, games, real world sync, e commerce plus delivery plus brand drops tied to VR storefronts. Future planets, active hacks, which is the tech for the tech community and gamers. You know,
Right.
loose
Right.
lips,
Right.
the do, which is for the hair. Ride or Die, which is for cars, right? Specialized low riders, donks, European whips, screamers like Fast and the Furious that the Asians like, right?
Absolutely.
Hondas, all of that. The Comedy Planet, Sports Planet, the Burn, which will be like specifically for cooking, and then Pet World, right?
Right, right, right,
Revenue
right.
revenue streams, 15 plus revenue channels, subscriptions, ads, VR mall, dating, AI placement, concerts, digital merchandise, traction and milestones planned, prototype, VR mall, and onboarding flow, initial artist and brand outreach pipeline, contest slate for original XR shows and events, and beta launch target after seed completion. This is the hip hop, fitness, and health, where they got the hip hop dance class, salsa, tap dancing, ballet, martial arts, to tighten that thing up. You know, we get to eat
Right,
good at the
absolutely.
house. You know what I'm saying? Techno, yoga, all of that. Plus, it'll have medical and mental health resources, right? Fitness instructors, dietitians, exercise classes, martial arts training, yoga classes, dance classes, break dancing.
Mm,
This one is for cars. So how I was telling you about so say it's basically like Instagram or Facebook for cars only, but it's segregated. So you have low riders. So you're not gonna see no donks or no Ferraris come up on your timeline unless you've already told them that these are the kind of cars that you like, right? High
absolutely.
performance, exotics, right? Motorcycles, uh, um, oh, and even PJs. So upload photos and videos. They'll allow you, when you upload the photos or videos, editing in Photoshop capabilities. And then you must supply information about your post. So if you post a picture and it's a low rider, you say, if I tap and I see a picture come on my timeline and I hit the tires, it's gonna say Dayton Wire tires bought at Performance Plus, Gardena, California. I could hit the hyperlink and it'll take me there, and I could go buy those exact same rims. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
The same
mm,
thing for the paint, for the engine, for the interior work. So this is the agent information, and we're going to provide anybody watching a much better information and much better experience than say
mm,
Facebook or what you call it, Active Hacks and Gamers, which is the virtual arcade with hacks, in-app game room competition, tournaments, win prizes, and there's a timeline to share tech-related posts, tech blogs, and Digimags. Pet
mm,
World, right? Upload like how we did with the cars is for the pets. Exact same thing. You hit the picture, and then you see the finger right there. They hit it. The cat's name Luna, breed, Maine, 5 months old, personality, playful, color, orange tabby, American bully, 4 years old, personality, friendly, protective, loyal, color, blue and white. So that these are the future planets. The investment is once we get the first shit, the utility patent and the first prototype building built and evaluation, we're seeking $10 million in seed funding. The ten
mm.
million dollars isn't just to build the app. Like we're gonna get the app built off the top. That we need 1.5 for sure to make sure it's done. But it's the marketing budget. It's about making sure that we can hire people from the industry who understand and have relationships with all of the radio stations, all of the
Mm-hmm.
blog magazines, because once we launch, it needs to be on every blog, every in-store radio where we're going to go pitch. I can't be everywhere at one time. So now,
Sure.
just how we got this pitch, we'll be able to not only have this pitch, we're going to show them exactly how it works. Look, this is what you want to do. So now they're showing this and uploading it to the internet, and it's going to go viral, bro. All of the
Mm,
different capabilities. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it
absolutely.
as opposed to just envisioning what it's going to be. The ass seeking $10 million to build phase 1 and 2 and secure strategic content. Also, the infrastructure, trying to get all of the big bloggers that's on YouTube by contracting them for 3 years to bring their fan base to our shit. So they
Right.
might, you're able to go to Social Blade and see, oh, Deuce Sims makes $1,500 to $2,000 a month on YouTube, right? Okay, so
Right.
that's about say 24,000 a year. Okay, hey, Deuce Sims, we need you to be consistent. We like your work ethic, we like your content. We need you to help migrate your fans to Hip Hop Planet, and you can stream up over there. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna pay you 60,000 a year. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right. Straight
And
up.
but we're going for the bigger ones, not just the little ones, but the bigger ones. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, so it's the seeking 10 million to build phase 1 and 2 and secure strategic content, brand deals, brand deals. That's another way we're going to get money. Corporate sponsorship. So when it comes, say, the car shit, you don't think Cadillac, you don't think Mercedes Benz, and all of them are going to want to target the black community, the hip hop community to sell
Come
cars,
on, man.
right?
We got them selling cars already. Shit.
Exactly. So then it goes into the team, and I didn't really dig too deep into that, and then it goes more into the technology of what it takes to build. But let me read a couple things to you. We almost concluded this already.
Hmm.
Um, so real quick, I say I say I said if properly built, this is what I tell Chat GPT. If properly built and marketed, will Hip Hop Planets be able to disrupt the monopoly of Amazon, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. So ChatGPT replied was like, yeah, but with a big
Hmm.
asterisk. If engineered and marketed properly, Hip Hop Planets could absolutely disrupt meaningful chunks of what those giants do, especially inside hip hop culture, and potentially grow into a broader platform over time. What's not realistic is flipping the switch and beating YouTube, Spotify, Netflix, IG, Amazon head to head all at once. The path is wedge, dominance in a niche, and expansion. Here's the
Right.
grounded breakdown. First, the real competitive landscape. These companies aren't a single monopoly, there's an oligopoly of specialized monopoly. YouTube, IG, TikTok, and X are attention plus creator distribution. Spotify and SoundCloud are music streaming plus discovery. Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon are premium video and plus licensing of video movies, right? Amazon is commerce plus logistics, and Meta, Facebook, and IG are social graph ads. Each one of them wins mainly because network effects, which means that everybody's already on their platform.
Exactly.
Distribution, pre-installed habit, catalog and IP rights. Well, I already know how to get the catalog and IP rights as registering as a radio station that pays royalties. You got to register with the Copyright Office and Illuminate, which was formerly
Right.
known as Broadcast Data System. Once you register your agent with them and you're paying royalties, then you're good, right?
Right.
We could play Jay-Z shit in there at that point.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Hmm.
Creator monetization tooling, right? So, and then low friction, phone first. So to disrupt them, Hip Hop Planet needs a reason people switch or add Hip Hop Planet daily. Your real
Right.
superpower is unification plus culture to native design. Hip Hop Planet isn't another streaming app. It's a culture operating system. What
Mm.
they offer separately, you offer together in one universe. You can watch, you can listen, you can socialize, you can shop, you can attend events, you can create, you can get paid, all anchored in hip hop futurism. So it feels like home and not a generic platform. Remember, ain't no saltine crackers. This
Yeah.
right here, it
It's
got
the
that hip
Ritz.
hop flavor. It's the Ritz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now that's a valid disruption thesis because incumbents are multi-purpose but not culture specific. Hip hop
Right.
audiences are highly community driven, and commerce plus identity plus events inside virtual reality creates new behavior, not just a better feed. Translation:
Mm.
you're not just improving the same game, you're changing what the game is. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Where disruption is most plausible, your beachheads. You can realistically outcompete giants in specific hip hop verticals first.
Right.
XR live events and fan worlds. You could be the home stadium for hip hop, virtual reality concerts, battle arenas, album launches, creator meetups, brand pop ups. This is a wedge that YouTube, Netflix can't easily copy because they're not built as a world. Hip
Mm-hmm.
hop, the hip hop super mall, e-commerce. The Galactic Grind Mega Mall is a super wedge. You have digital wearables plus real products and drops that feel like events. Avatar fashion plus sneaker culture native to virtual reality. Amazon can sell things. It can't make shopping feel like culture,
Mm-mm.
right? Creator monetization and royalty recovery. Your royalty fixed layer is a disruptive economic wedge. Transparent dashboards, black box recovery, automated registrations, direct to fan monetization in VR. Spotify and SoundCloud don't solve that core pain deeply.
Mm.
Four, the biggest risk you must solve or you won't disrupt anything. Let's be ruthless here. These are the cliffs. Hardware and friction. XR adoption is growing, but not everyone lives in headsets yet. So Hip Hop Planet must be mobile AR plus 2D companion first. XR as the premium layer. If you require a headset for core usage, growth slows hard. Two, content rights and catalog. To compete with Spotify and YouTube and music, you don't need every song at launch, but you do need must have exclusive or unique experiences. Think Planet only drops behind the scene worlds, events, network effects. People go where their friends and creators already are. So you need
Mm.
early creator coalitions, fan migration moments, events, drops, battles, and incentives to stay. Scope and creep. Trying to launch 15 planets at once will kill velocity. You need a tight sequence, 2 to 3 planets that create daily habit, one planet that creates money, then expand. The
Then
honest
expand.
answer,
Mm.
the honest and answer to your question, if built and marketed properly, Hip Hop Planet can disrupt hip hop's digital ecosystem, become default cultural hub, pull meaningful time and money away from those platforms, create a new VR native category that they don't own, black owned, eventually expand beyond hip hop if the OS works. But it would not replace all those giants immediately. What it can do is own hip hop in a way that makes their hip hop presence feel outdated. Now that's real disruption. What you must demonstrate to prove the thesis for investors and for the market, your proof points are daily habits, creator gravity, event power, commerce. Creator gravity is making sure we got influencers that can move them there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Kanye, right? All of that, all them type of people, right? So
Mm.
so just for the record, we're not competing with YouTube or Spotify individually. We're replacing the fragmented stack hip hop uses today
Right.
with the virtual reality native home. Every platform that we just named, Spotify, Amazon, they're one room. They're in one room. Hip Hop Planets is the whole city. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And
Straight up.
that's the pitch right there.
Mm.
Last thing is just to make sure I run it back slow, right? So Pete,
Right.
Active Chucks ain't just making the app, bro. It's building a whole hip hop universe you can walk around in. Like instead of scrolling IG, YouTube, Spotify, all that, you literally teleport into different planets, and each planet is its own world. Music,
Mm.
dating, shopping, cars, games, weed, graffiti, all tied together. You throw on a headset or use your phone in AR, pick your avatar, and now you're inside hip hop instead of
Mm.
just watching it on the screen. Planet One, Akabuyan Station, the main hub. This is like the airport and plus the home base of the whole thing. You spawn in here, set up your avatar drip, connect your music, social wallets, catch a feed of what's happening on all of the other planets, and tap into streams, playlists, shows. Think of it like Spotify plus Instagram plus a space station lobby. From here, you can warp out to any other planet. Planet Two, the love frequency, hip hop dating. This joint is a dating and social energy planet. You match off of music taste, vibe, style of your avatar. Instead of swiping, you're pulling up to virtual lounges, going on many dates in virtual spots, hitting events together, shows, parties, open mics. It's like Tinder plus Clubhouse plus a chill lounge in the metaverse. Had a baby, but it's all hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? And then the Galactic Grind Mall, the Space Mall. Now, this one is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a giant space mall floating over some wild neon planet. You walk around in VR and you got sneaker worlds, streetwear shops, jewelry, real brands, plus digital drip for your avatar. A
Right.
club level with concerts and DJs, a creator level where you can design your own clothes, kicks, and beats. You can buy real world stuff shipped to you and digital fits that your avatar wears across every planet. It's like Amazon plus Foot Locker plus the mall plus a nightclub, but all in space with bass shaking the floors. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Motor City Prime, which is the car and bike culture. This planet is for car heads and bike heads. You pull up and it's all lowriders, donks, foreigns, tuners, bikes, car meets, races, stunt slots. You can show
Mm.
off your whip in virtual reality, real or fantasy. Pop the hood and see who built the engine, who did the paint, who did the sound, or join car clubs, host meets, go live from your car. Feels like Instagram car pages, Forza and a block car show, all mashed together, but as a planet, bro.
Right.
Planet 5 is the digital doja arcade for the gamers and tech heads. This is the gamer, hacker, tech side of hip hop. You got VR arcades with tournaments, FPS, racing, fighting, and rhythm games, and leadership leaderboards, trophies with some crypto value, plus a tech timeline. People dropping coding tips, tech reviews, hacker culture, esports vibes with hip hop style. Just think Twitch plus esports arena plus retro arcade plus hacker Twitter. But
Mm.
again, inside of a planet. Then you got the pyramid of hip hop eternity. But the one
Mm.
that I didn't tell you about is Kush Kingdom. This planet is the cannabis world, but only where it's legal, only in
Right, right,
states where
right,
it's legal. You walk
right.
into a big VR dispensary mall. Each brand or grower has its own store. You can explore strains of in 3D, see effects, terp profiles, grow info, order through integrated delivery partners in the real world. Plus, virtual smoke lounges, 420 concerts and sessions, grow classes, education. So it's like Leaf Fly plus Weed Maps plus a chill lounge, but as
Mm.
an actual world you hang out in. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Um,
Mm.
I did we got into the numbers and last year, um Amazon itself, we ain't talking about no other planets, right?
Right.
Amazon itself last year did $687 billion, right?
Mm.
So watch this. If properly manufactured and marketed, can Hip Hop Planet, we're gonna say 1%. You know what I'm saying? Take
Right.
1%. Wait, let's put disrupt. Disrupt 1% of Amazon's market. Now this would be in 3 years. In 3 years. That gives us time to properly execute the marketing strategy. So I chat GPT'd it, right?
Yeah.
And properly manufactured, engineered, and marketed, can Hip Hop Planet disrupt 1% of Amazon's market? So roughly ballpark in hip hop. So when you say can brand new platform get multi-billion dollar commerce in 30, that's not impossible, but it takes massive funding, global distribution deals, A plus execution with almost no big mistakes, major artists and brands going exclusive to your mall. He said, but yes, 1% is possible in 3 years, bro.
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about. That
One
means that
percent.
1%, bro, that'd be 6.8 billion. And we're not
Mm,
talking about
mm,
none
mm,
of the other apps. We're not talking about
mm,
the dating
mm,
site. We're talking about just the mall, right?
mm,
Doing e-commerce the way that we're changing the game. You know what I'm saying? If we get 1% in 3 years, that's 6.8 billion, bro.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now. They want almost 40 bands just for the fucking patent, bro. So
For the
that's where I'm at
patent,
for the
they
patent,
want
bro.
40 for that motherfucker up. Okay.
Bro, because it's so much different stuff that has to be
Yeah.
protected. So nobody
Yeah.
can steal our ideas. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do it though. You gotta do it. It ain't no other way. That
Yeah.
patent is mandatory. Yeah, patent
So
mandatory. Damn.
so that's what I'm offering. In return, you will be if you can help me fundraise to get the utility patent for this, I will make y'all a minority owner of a third. Now, mind you, the
Mm,
valuation we just heard, if everything done right, right,
right.
is about $6.8 billion in 3 years. So
Right.
obviously, $40,000 ain't that's not a proper valuation. That's like a for a third. That's basically saying this app is only worth $120,000, but it's not.
Right.
What it
Right.
is before these Europeans or these Chinese hurry up and try to uh, get the patent and steal our culture. This is the
Right.
opportunity for us to finally have independence and be back in control of our culture. You know what I'm saying? So it means that much to me. And I'm
For
not
sure.
a greedy brother where I don't, bro, the money, if done right, ain't gonna be done. What's the difference? If we got 6 billion, what's the difference of me having 3 billion and having the whole eight? I don't care about the whole eight. I'm
Straight
up.
up.
I got more money than Jay-Z in 3 years. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man.
So
Come
so
on,
so
man.
and we just now getting started.
Mm,
So
mm, mm.
so yeah, bro, that's what I'm on right now, man. I need
Okay.
to get that 40 ball, get this utility patent like ASAP. Now, if
Mm.
you invest later, that opportunity ain't gonna be there for the
Absolutely. And
for
I
the
overstand. And I
yeah,
overstand.
yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, man, that sound like some shit, man. That's some shit to most definitely think about, man. But I see it. I see it, man. That's huge, man. That's huge, man. I see it. Shit. AI know. AI know.
Yeah,
AI know, man. They like, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's 1%. I'm gonna tell you some real shit though, dudes.
yeah.
I don't think if you get this shit up running, man, I'm gonna think about it for sure, man. I'm gonna think about it for sure. I got a lot of money and a lot of shit right now, but I'm gonna
Right.
think about it. And I know though, you get some shit like that up running, man. And you do. I don't think you gonna make that. They go. You know who coming? They
Yeah, they gonna
coming, man.
knock me down.
Them
But
people
listen,
coming, bro. They
listen, bro.
coming.
Hey, listen, bro. I overstand they coming, but this is what I'm saying.
Right.
My son, I'm gonna lace him up. I'm gonna lacing you up, or whoever does the investing to lace up their kids. And what they
Right.
gotta know is that between us, if you got a third and I got 66%, our kids can't never sell more than the 51% together. The
Right.
major
Right.
investors can never go lower than 51%. We gotta
Right.
have the controlling interest in the stocks in the company, and they got to be prepared. They got to understand that they're gonna come,
Straight up.
and even hide my kids out in asylum in Cuba and other places, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit
But
ain't
they
nothing.
come, they can knock me
Boy.
down, bro.
Ooh, they coming.
I'm not, I might
Hey.
not live to see it, right? I'm talking about I'm gonna live to see it first start, put everything
Yeah.
down. But once because they're not gonna realize what I did. You know
They
what
gonna
I'm
be like,
saying?
man, what
Until
the fuck? This. Hey, but you know they gonna come. You know how they gonna come first though.
yeah,
They is gonna give you that opportunity. They gonna offer a motherfucker some money that he can't refuse. You know,
it ain't
you
about the
refuse
money
it.
with me though, bro.
And
You
I
know,
heard you say that. And I heard you say that. That's why we having this conversation, douche. You know,
yeah,
I heard
yeah,
you say that, man. So, man, look, the Conrad, I spoke on him and shit when we did the interview and shit. And I told you I worked his way into the NAACP and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He got a man. I would love you to do a story on this shit, man. Real talk. But
You gotta link me with them.
I'm gonna link you with him, and I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. I think if he heard this shit, I think he go be feet in. He gonna be feet in, man. I think
Tell,
he
tell
think
them,
he could throw
tell
you
them.
that 40 quick. Real
Hey,
talk.
tell him that I want his email. He gonna have to sign the non-disclosure,
For
and then
sure.
we could we can chop it up, and then I interview him. Shit, probably his earliest convenience, cause to to make that kind of evolution is monumental, and that's not
Right.
what our culture or the YouTube community really highlights, and I think we need
Straight
to
up.
more often. But yeah,
Straight
bro,
up.
you 100% right, bro. I think that they definitely gonna knock me down. But just think about this, Black Diamond. Right now, if with a third in this company, this is our own algorithm. We're not
Right.
using Google's algorithm. We're not using YouTube algorithm. So the
That's
Diamond
big,
album
man.
will go diamond because we're going to
Exactly. And
promote
man,
it.
I'm thinking about all this shit. What you said about the radio shit and all this. Come on, man. We talking about literally breaking. Man, that shit big. That shit
Yeah,
big,
bro.
man.
Bro, them small hats is go is coming to knock me down. But listen, bro, I feel a lot better, and they might send a brother to do it. Right? That's usually how they move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To make it
Right.
look like it was some dick and pussy shit or some gangbanging shit or some
Absolutely.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But listen, bro. One thing I don't fear death because I thought I wasn't gonna reach 18. Then I
Come
thought I
on,
wasn't gonna
man.
reach 21. So
Come
if I
on,
got the
man.
opportunity to set the community into a better position than I found it, homie, and with economic independence, our
Right.
own propaganda wing. We don't need to all of that propaganda on Fox News and the Democrats use on SNBC. Fuck the Republicans and the Democrats. It's about
Straight
our
up.
people.
Come
So
on.
ultimately, that that might be where they say, "Damn, he sacrificed and bit that bullet. He knew it was coming." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
he loved his people so much that he gave up his life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
knowing that it was gonna be suicide, because you're 100% right, bro. They're gonna
Yeah.
offer the minute that the minute that we go into, so say this is what I'm thinking, right? There's two ways we can monetize. So
Right.
initially, once we get if we get the utility patent, we could go to venture capitalists in Silicon Valley or Silicon Beach, and they have
Right.
banks. I got a list of banks, bro, that specialize in intellectual property and tech specifically, that do fundraising, crowd fundraising for tech companies, and some that specially work with black tech companies, right?
Right.
And
Right.
and then they got student programs and all that. But I got some engineers that want to do it. But anyway, but for black tech, they got different grants and all kind of shit, right? But
Right.
the main thing will be once we get there to get the certified valuation. So when they get the certified valuation, I just told you 6.8 billion. If in 3 years, that's 3 years. We're talking about what about 20 years? What
Come
would
on,
the
man.
valuation be if
Come
we had
on.
that for 20 years? But you said, and that's one planet. We're going to
One planet.
continue to grow. We're going to continue to get smarter. We're going to see where we're not winning at, and reinvest into where we're winning at to
For
expand
sure.
upon that. So it's everything comes with wins and losses, bro. But in the long run, I'm just saying, the valuation itself immediately, say they just said the 6 billion. So
Right.
we can take up to 75% loan of the valuation of the company, because you have the utility patent, you have a certified valuation of 6 billion, and you could go to a bank and get them to loan us up to 75% of that,
Mm.
utilizing the utility patent as collateral. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They would take $6 billion worth of equity into our company. If it don't well, not the whole 6 billion, they would take the 75% of equity into the company if we don't pay back the loan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Right. Right.
So
Right. Right.
now, so you saying 75% of just say 4 billion. So we'll be able to get 4 billion for the market. Look at this shit. Hold on, let me close this real
Ooh,
quick.
that shit.
Watch this.
That's big
Yeah,
boy talk right there, boy. Come
listen,
on,
homie.
man.
This what I've been on. This
That's all
why
I've
I've
been
been like
thinking about though, man. Some fucking man, some wealth, some wealth, man.
generational
Fuck the
wealth, bro.
bullshit, man.
Straight
More years
generational wealth.
behind me than in front of me, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. So check this shit out before we go, right? So I could share this for you so you can see. So and then it goes, it's so more complicated, right? So here is an email. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, so these are the top
Hold on, why you
tech
go out?
blogs,
Hold on.
right? These are the top
Hold on,
200
dude, she
top.
went out.
Oh shit,
The
hold
fuck
on. Let
going
me
on?
see. Can you hear me? Diamond. Black Diamond.
Can you hear me, Deuce?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Hold on. Go out and come back in. Let me call him.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Go go out and come back in. Boom.